Hey everyone, today we're going to look at a Sprint Booster plug design for Lamborghini. It has come to my attention that some Lamborghini owners are having issues removing the factory harness from the pedal assembly on the Lamborghini. After looking at a couple of pictures and talking to some people and talking to Sprint Booster USA Direct, I think we've all figured out the issue. They were nice enough to send me two different versions of the plugs, and after looking over it, I've also figured out the issue. So we're going to look at this. This right here, I believe, is the plug that everyone's having issues with. This plug design, you see the gray tab right here. This is the newest revision, apparently, from Sprint Booster. Again, it's using a factory plug. You could tell by seeing the Volkswagen Audi symbol in there, due to obviously the collaboration between Audi and Lamborghini. So what the issue is, of course, is removing this from the factory. Now, these are still the same plug. As you can tell by the 6-pin layout and the alignment tabs, everything else is the same. The difference is the way that it unlocks and locks. So since they are the same, they're going to plug into each other. Okay, so I'm going to take the newest version and the older design, and we're going to plug them right into each other. But I want you to look at this gray tab. So when I plug this in, it pops out. So I think what's happening here is when everybody's looking at their harness, I believe it almost looks like this when you pull that piece back. You'll see the locking tab, and I think most people are trying to pull out on it or push down on it. When they try to push and down on it, they're not pushing enough. Let me show you. So when I slide this down, you hear the click, and then it pops right out. There's actually a spring-loaded mechanism in here, which I don't know if I can show you guys. I believe it's this piece right here. See how that's sliding up and down? So that actually helps push the plug away from the pedal assembly. Again, when I go to lock it back in, it locks in, it's in there nice and tight, won't come out. So to undo it, you slide this in, boom, you'll feel it click, and then the whole thing just wants to pop out. And that's as basic as you can get. But if you don't know how it works, it's going to seem very frustrating. Now, when you put the Sprint Booster on, the newest version, you're going to see this red tab. And I might as well show you how this works, even though it's even simpler than the gray tab design. So again, we're going to plug it into each other. As you can see, it locks down. You hear the click, and this pushes forward, and that's the safety lock. So nothing ever is going to happen to this. You don't have anything to worry about. Again, it's a factory tab. You should have no issues. Now with this, you slide it out, but then once you slide it out, it's still locked in. You're going to push down on this piece. Let me see if you can see it. You're going to push down. So once you push down, the whole thing comes apart. So once you take it apart, it's very simple. Pop it back in, and then push this forward, and it's good to go. Again, slide that out, push it down, and then pull it out. The reason why you're pushing it down, let me see if I can get a video of this. You see, when I push this down, you're going to see that piece on the inside lifting up. And you're actually lifting up off of this piece right here. So if you don't lift up, you're never going to get it all the way out. But again, it's so simple once you realize how it works. It'll take you 2 seconds. Same with the gray plug. Once you figure out how it works, again, pop it in, it pulls out, reach your finger in there, push it down, and the whole thing pops out. Now, if by any chance you have accidentally tried to pull this out and broken it, I would suggest getting maybe like a small flathead screwdriver and just pushing it into the receptacle that is no longer there, because really you're just pushing it in to unlock the tab. Or you might be able to put this piece back in and then push it in all the way. Regardless, once it's in there, it's still locked down regardless of this tab being in there, so no worries about it. But realistically, you should be able to still get it off even if you broke it. Well, I hope this clears up some confusion and some headaches. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to send them my way. Cheers.